When I first came across Harper and Miles, I wasn't entirely sure what to expect. Like many people these days, I've grown increasingly cautious when it comes to shopping from brands I haven't tried before, especially in a world where sleek websites can easily disguise unreliable or even scam companies. However, I was drawn in by Harper and Miles' thoughtful product design, minimalistic branding, and apparent commitment to quality and sustainability. Their website was clean, easy to navigate, and full of detailed information about their products, materials, and manufacturing process. This level of transparency gave me my first sense that Harper and Miles might actually be a legitimate and trustworthy brand. Before placing my order, I decided to do some digging to ensure I wasn't falling into a trap. I looked up independent reviews on various forums and consumer review websites, scanned through customer feedback on social media, and even searched Reddit for any red flags. While I did come across a few neutral or slightly negative reviews, most customers seemed genuinely satisfied with their orders. The common thread in many of the reviews was praise for the quality of the materials, the packaging, and the brand's customer service, none of which are common with scam companies. This helped tip the balance in their favor, so I decided to move forward with my first order, choosing a combination of home decor items and personal care products to test out the full range of their offerings. The ordering process was straightforward and smooth. The website functioned perfectly, the checkout was secure, and I was able to use a trusted payment method without any issues. Immediately after placing the order, I received a confirmation email that included all the relevant details: order summary, estimated delivery timeline, and a customer service contact link in case I had any questions or needed support. Within a few days, I also received tracking information that allowed me to follow the shipment in real time. The package arrived right on time, in perfect condition, and honestly exceeded my expectations in terms of presentation. The box was neatly packed using recyclable materials, and everything was cushioned and protected well. Even the smallest item came wrapped with care, which spoke volumes about the company's attention to detail and brand values. As for the products themselves, I was thoroughly impressed. The home items looked exactly like the photos, beautifully designed, elegant, and clearly made with quality craftsmanship. Nothing felt flimsy or mass-produced. The skincare items were also packaged thoughtfully, with a minimalist aesthetic that still felt luxurious. I tested them over the following weeks and found them gentle, effective, and pleasant to use. One of my favorites quickly became a daily part of my routine, and I appreciated that none of the ingredients irritated my skin or felt artificially fragranced. Every product felt intentional, as if it had been developed and tested with care, not just churned out for quick profit. In terms of customer support, I did have a minor question regarding one of the ingredients in a skincare product and sent an email to the support team. I received a friendly, helpful, and detailed response within 24 hours, which was refreshing given how often customer service departments are either slow or unresponsive. They even offered to follow up with additional product recommendations if I needed them, which I thought was a nice gesture that went beyond just solving my issue. Now that it's been over a month since I placed my order, I feel even more confident in recommending Harper and Miles to others. The products have held up beautifully with regular use, and I continue to receive compliments from friends and guests on the decor pieces I purchased. I genuinely believe this brand offers both aesthetic appeal and functional quality, something that's surprisingly rare these days. It's also worth mentioning that they don't overpromise or overhype what they sell. They let the products and customer experience speak for themselves. There's a quiet confidence in how they operate, and that only adds to their credibility. All in all, my experience with Harper and Miles has been nothing short of excellent. They are absolutely not a scam. They are a legitimate, well-run business that values quality, customer satisfaction, and integrity. From start to finish, every step of the process was handled with professionalism and care. If you've been hesitant to place your first order, I can say with full confidence that Harper and Miles is worth trusting. I'll definitely be a returning customer and will continue to recommend them to anyone looking for well-made, thoughtfully designed products that are built to last. I don't typically leave long reviews, but after my experience with Harper and Miles, after several months of using products from Harper and Miles, I feel I can finally offer a well-rounded, honest, and deeply satisfied review of the brand as a whole. To put it simply, Harper and Miles has not only delivered on its promises, it has genuinely become a part of my everyday lifestyle. I initially found the brand while searching for aesthetically refined yet functional products for my home and personal routine. There was something distinctly calm and purposeful about how Harper and Miles presented itself. The website was curated, intentional, and free of the overwhelming clutter that many brands tend to rely on to push sales. Instead, what I found was a product line that felt rooted in design, sustainability, and quality craftsmanship, values that immediately resonated with me. Ordering from Harper and Miles felt effortless from the start. The product listings were clear, informative, and supported by high-resolution images that actually matched the items I received. I appreciated that the descriptions didn't rely on fluff or exaggeration. Everything I needed to know, from dimensions and ingredients to care instructions, was clearly outlined. That transparency helped me feel confident in my choices. I ended up purchasing a few home goods and some bath and body items, curious to see if the brand could deliver on both aesthetics and performance. Once my order was placed, I received a detailed confirmation and tracking updates throughout the process, which I always appreciate as someone who likes to stay informed. The package arrived within the expected timeframe and was extremely well packed. No wasteful materials, but still very secure and visually appealing. Unboxing was a surprisingly pleasant experience. Everything had a minimal but refined look, and it was clear a lot of thought had gone into not just the products themselves, but how they were presented. There were no flashy marketing inserts or discount flyers, just the products carefully arranged and protected. Each item felt like it had been handled with care. The materials used in the home items had weight and texture that immediately communicated quality. No shortcuts or signs of mass production. And the bath products? Luxurious without being excessive. The packaging was recyclable but still attractive enough to leave out on display. And the contents themselves were gentle, effective, and made from ingredients I could actually recognize and trust. Now that I've lived with these products for a few months, I can speak to their lasting value. The towels and linens I purchased have held up beautifully after multiple washes. They haven't thinned or frayed and still feel soft and comfortable. The skincare and bath products are still going strong with daily use, proving to be both long-lasting and reliable. And beyond that, I've genuinely noticed how seamlessly these items have integrated into my routines. They don't just sit on a shelf. They get used, appreciated, and even talked about when friends or family visit. In short, Harper and Miles isn't just a brand you try once. It's one that becomes part of your home. Perhaps what impressed me most was how quiet the brand's excellence is. There's no hard sell, no gimmicky marketing, and no over-the-top promises. Instead, Harper and Miles delivers on what really matters: thoughtful design, functional elegance, quality that lasts, and customer care that actually listens. I reached out once with a question about reordering and received a polite, detailed response within 24 hours. No copy-paste templates or automated replies. It's rare these days to interact with a brand that feels so human and so consistent in how it treats its customers. To anyone who's hesitant about ordering from Harper and Miles or unsure if it's a legitimate, trustworthy company, I understand the skepticism. But based on my personal experience, I can say with full confidence that this is a brand worth trusting and investing in. It's not just another online shop trying to ride a trend. It's a company that seems genuinely focused on building something lasting, both in terms of its products and its relationship with its customers. I will absolutely be ordering again, and I've already recommended Harper and Miles to several friends and family members. If you're someone who values quality, design, and authenticity, I think you'll find what you're looking for here. And that wraps up my full review of Harper and Miles. If you've been considering trying them out, I hope this gave you a clearer picture of what to expect and why I believe they're worth your time. From product quality and presentation to overall customer experience, I can honestly say Harper and Miles exceeded my expectations. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth reviews like this one. I cover a lot of lifestyle and product content with a focus on brands that truly deliver value. If you've had your own experience with Harper and Miles, good or bad, feel free to share it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and start a conversation down below. And if you have any questions I didn't cover in the video, Drop them in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.